Morning, sports fans.
Hi.
Hi, Mr. Kalinowski.
Hi, honey.
Computer.
Hey, Sid. There's something we want to show you.
Tremendous.
Computer display.
Outlet?
Yeah, right there. Sorry, Nat keeps calling. Yo, yeah, I think I know what this is about. I've got Unc and Computer here, so I'm gonna put you on speaker. Is that all right? Okay, 1 second. Hi, Shug.
Hi.
Hello, my sweet darling.
You can probably guess what's going on over there.
I don't know if you could. We've got Computer plugging a clock into the wall.
Why?
Why are you plugging a clock into the wall?
Props are proven to be effective.
Anybody read anything good lately? Just curious. Okay, moving on. This clock is displaying 1,440 hours. Anybody know how long that is?
3 months.
2 months.
2 months.
2 months.
Fuck me.
Neff, I don't know what you're worse at, math or calling people back. Anyway, the clock is telling you officially how much money we have left,
Okay, but we've got 10 months to pay you back,
9
right?
months.
9 months.
Jesus Christ.
which leaves a gap of
7.
Months. Okay. So?
Computer, say it a different way.
We have an option in the deal. If the business starts to bleed profusely, we're allowed to act.
Act. So what does that mean?
It's just a tourniquet, buddy. When that clock shows 0, this restaurant needs to cease operations. Really sorry.
Sydney.
Okay, am I wrong, though, in thinking that 2 months is actually a pretty good parachute?
Yeah, I agree.
No, you're both right.
Then what's the problem?
First off, it's fine to, okay, parachute, for which we owe a great deal of praise to the gentleman running the beef window, because that business is shockingly rocking. Secondly, this parachute doesn't take into consideration any repayment of loans. Produce terms, delivery terms, reservation no-shows. My sampling shows no growth or escalation, which is the sign of a dead business. Third, you're talking about a healthy parachute. This is not that.
Well, what's making our parachute unhealthy?
Yeah.
Full of holes.
What kind of holes are we talking about?
Fucking bazooka-sized holes, courtesy of Chicago fucking Trip.
Well, there were nice words.
Absolutely, but there were also words like confusing and show-offy.
And dissonance.
And dissonance. Tell me, Nicholas, what does that word mean to you personally?
Harmonically fuck, James.
Okay, computer, what are you telling us?
Did you read my charts?
Absolutely not.
I color-coded them for you.
Well, I tried, and no offense, the colors were weird, and it was depressing.
Yeah, I read the charts.
And?
They got depressing.
Right, so, unless there's a marked difference, like a giant fucking difference, like, holy shit, that changes everything. That's a gigantic fucking change. If that doesn't happen, this is this. Clock runs out. You closed a month ago.
Unc, is this real?
I'm so sorry, darling. I gotta put the restaurant back on the market, try and recoup something.
I like to bring about the inevitable instantly, unlike my partner over here,
the
who would
fuck up, will
drag
ya?
the thing
Please be
along
quiet.
like a kid's wagon that doesn't have its wheels on it
Shut
anymore.
up!
Oh, shit. What's this? Yeah, what's going on? Hey, computer. Hey, Unc.
Greetings, Neil.
Hi, my love.
Hey, Sugar Bear. Anybody care to catch these two up?
We have a 2-month parachute.
Sick.
No, wrong.
Why wrong?
Holes.
What kind of holes?
Big ones, honey. Once the parachute runs out, they're suggesting.
No, not suggesting, telling.
They're telling us that we're gonna have to close the restaurant because after that point.
Be like beating a dead horse.
Yeah, like blasting a fucking wet crap all over it before you throw it off a cliff.
And then running it over with a Panzer tank.
Yeah, before you set it on fire and run it through the fucking wood chipper.
And then scraping it up, then drowning it,
I
after
think
which...
we get it. Just thank you, though.